Hello everyone, this is Audrey. I started this painting back in 2016, but I never finished it. My motivation to finish this piece is that I want to be accountable with myself, so I decided to finish all my leftover projects, starting with this painting. I have a family member who have dysfunctional mindset. Let's call her X. On 4th September, it's been a week since X being depressed. She barely eats and she just locks herself in her room. This frustrates me. One day, my frustrations turn to anger and I snap. I scold her and make her isolate herself even more. Afterward, guilt starts eating me away and it boils my anger even more. I don't trust my friend to talk about this issue, so I consult to Google. And look what I find. Surprise, surprise. A bunch of unhelpful advice. Ranting blogs. Sure, it helps the writer to relieve themselves from his or her emotional burdens. But what about the reader? Sure, it helps me to understand my feelings a bit more, but it's not solving my anger. Cut him or her off. Here's the problem. X is not toxic. She's not trying to harm us, her family member, in any way. Why should I cut her off? I'm frustrated because I see her choosing not to take care of herself when she have the capacity to. Therapy. It's expensive, and I don't have the time and energy to meet a stranger and share my quote-unquote problem. This is stupid. Updates. Today, 17 September. Things are better now, and I will share the things that I do. I quote a lot from Dr. Jordan Peterson's lectures. 1. Don't make things worse. Control the things that you can control. I've learned this from my last anger outburst. Anger comes and goes, but the impact of it doesn't. When anger takes over me, I usually keep quiet and take a break until my emotions is under control. 2. Stay functional. Set a time to talk about the problem and how to manage it. I prevent doing this at night since it will disrupt my sleep. I talk about this to someone I trust and wants the best for me. 3. If bad things happen, despite all my effort to solve it, I keep in mind, at least it's not hell. Sometimes tragedy is meant to happen. And take a walk. Observe pass-by animals. It gives me a momentary break from everything. 4. Be happy after the problem is solved and move on. I'm still struggling with this. I tend to be unsatisfied with how I perform to solve the problem, and it cripples me mentally. Sometimes it's best to not make fuss over small things. Lastly, I want to close this with a small things that makes me slightly better on that day. A Grab driver wished me success, which is rare, and I'm really grateful for it. Thank you.